but this has been rumored to be in the making for a while. I sent you a tweet a couple weeks ago about this. The Kansas Jayhawks, I believe, is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take on my Arizona State Sun Devils in the United Kingdom next year. Super interesting. I believe this is one of the few times. Is this the first time that they've gone to Britain, like England?
No, because Notre Dame week 0 last year went to Ireland.
Well, I was more talking about mainland, like
I mean,
England.
it's still. I mean,
It's still the United Kingdom, but you
I don't
know
know.
what
Did
I'm
they
talking
do? Yeah, because I think they did Brexit by that point. I don't know. Who cares? I don't really follow those types of
about.
countries.
But
But
the
yeah,
overarching question that I have is there a market for college football outside of the United States or the continental North America?
see, now we're getting into this territory of like, are we being too cute with this product? Because I'm okay with the NFL doing it because, like,
National Football League.
one, you're trying to expand your audience on that. Two, you can risk those games, somebody losing a home game and stuff, because your product you make more money than God can. I mean, like, and the fact that, like, not every week matters in the NFL. In college football, that's a bit of a difference, bro. There's no preseason. There's no, like, can you imagine if, like, Arizona State ends up, like, not winning the Big 12 or not going to a national championship because they went to London and lost a home game out of that? Like, like, home field advantage is so significant in college sports. So significant. I thought it was cute when Notre Dame did that last year because they are the Fighting Irish, and they went to, Ireland. That's fine. I think it was them. I think they played Florida State last year
Something like that. Yeah.
out there. But I'm not a fan of this because college football is just so US based. Like, it's not an international-ish game. Yes, granted, there are international players that play college football. I get that. But, like, there isn't, like, we're going out there and we're playing, like, I don't know, Hogwarts. I don't know what they have over there. Like, what universities they have in England. Like that's my point. I just feel like now we're just trying to get too cute. And also, bro, the Jayhawks in Arizona, you want to go out there and give them that product? Like, no offense. I like Arizona State this year. But we're talking about next year when they're not going to have that quarterback. They ain't going to have their wide receiver Tyson by that point.
I think Levitt will still be there. I don't know. Tyson definitely not.
Their whole college staff, like their whole staff, more than likely is going to be hired by other programs. Maybe their head coach stays, but like the Kansas Jayhawks, bro, you're not even giving them a notable, like, prestigious team to go over there. Like, neither one of those teams have any type of college football pedigree. So why are they going to London? Like, I don't understand that. I can understand if you want to send an Alabama over there, they won't do that. No team in the SEC is going to go do that. So your best shot is maybe a Big Ten school, like maybe a Michigan, maybe an Ohio State, but also them too. They're not going to risk losing in a crowd to go to London. I think it's dumb.
Yeah. I'll say this: the Big 12 crowds aren't quite the thing that they are with the SECs, the Big Tens. A little more on the ACC side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of agree. I don't know how well that's going to land with those folks. They get it with the NFL. I think you get enough traction with like the 6 games they get a year out there. Then you get into Germany. You're getting into
Brazil this year.
Brazil, Ireland just recently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite see the vision. I think it's cool, but it's not something that I think that should get a whole lot of time, get a whole lot of like. I don't know. It just I don't
These
see.
college
I don't
kids
quite see the
already
vision. I
have.
don't quite see the point.
Now, I'm probably speaking to not that many people about this subject, but like these college kids already got a crazy schedule.
That too.
You're now going to send them to an international place, right? To
Asking
go.
for trouble.
Exactly. They're going to go out there and explore the town. You know they will. They're college kids. And on top of that, too, we're talking about NIL era, right? So that means you got to file taxes on this shit. That means you got to file international. Oh, I played literally in a different country and received a paycheck off that. So guess what? Now you're talking about like a whole nother level of the taxes for these kiddos who barely understand how to manage money and literally going to school. Like this has a mistake written all over it. And also, bro, the Kansas Jayhawks and Arizona State, how many teams said no? You know what I mean? Like where are we at the totem pole where they're just like, man, listen, 2026, we got because how many people do you think over there even knows one that Arizona is even a state? Two, like what is a Jayhawk?
I still don't quite know what a Jayhawk is.
That's my point. It's just like what product are we sending over there to best represent college football? And I like both those teams, but they also don't have a history of pedigree. They don't have a national brand.
They don't have a rivalry to even begin with.
Exactly. So it's not, and then one, like, bro, you're just like both these teams lose a home game, or like one of them loses a home game to go over there. And I'm really hoping it's not Arizona State. They'd probably be pissed. But like I just think it's just dumb. It's just dumb. I think it's I hope this is Ireland in week 0 makes sense. I'm okay with that because if you have history-ish like Notre Dame, and it's also week 0.
What the fuck does fucking the Sun Devil have to do with the Queen of England?
What history do we have from Arizona State and Kansas that relates to England? Nothing.
Dillingham, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Exactly, bro. Like, what are we on about, man? I'm not a fan of this. I think it's dumb.
I'm typically not a fan of like one of my favorite teams play in the UK anyway, because that means I have to fucking get up in the morning.
Or better yet, what if they make this a night game like most Arizona State games? And it's like
4 in the morning over
there. Yeah. Like they do Pac-12 after dark, like how they used to, and they just do that.
They're just waking up, getting their coffee.
Yeah.
Or their tea. I'm sorry, their tea.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, and all their local stabbings they have over there. Yeah, whatever. Yep. Jack the Ripper is going to be in attendance at this game.
He's going to be the mascot.
Yeah. Whatever. It's dumb, man. It's dumb. If they had a university over there that they had a football team, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, well, let's go against,
but that's my point. It's just like because how great of a week 0 game that is. One, that's out of conference. 2, you go send a go send a
Northern Illinois Huskies.
No, you know what? That's not a bad shout, right? Like go send like one of those schools that are just like a MAC school or
the directional programs. Yeah.
Like Baylor or like one of those schools that just like they probably don't have high aspirations to go to the college football playoffs or be a, postseason team, and go have them play a local university and they have a football squad over there, right? And then that way it's like, okay, they're now playing at one of these big like soccer stadiums that they have over there. And it's like, okay, here's the level of talent difference. And like, so that way they know how to gauge what they need to do to improve upon. And technically it's a home game for them. And it's week 0. You're already playing, like most of these schools are already playing dumb schools anyway.
Northern Arizona. Yeah,
exactly. Like, that's what I mean. Like, let's do that instead. Like, rather than, hey, by the way, here's 2 teams that y'all have no history or relation to. And I highly doubt that there's any alumni from Arizona State or Kansas out there. And you're going to see a whole bunch of people in the stands with probably like NFL jerseys. Because like, I mean, there's going to probably be troops. I don't even know if we have even troops stationed over there. That'd probably be like.
Maybe. That's some different bases across the.
But like, that's what I think they should have done was that, like, find a local university over there. Like, I don't know. Like I said, go play Hogwarts. I don't know what's over there, and just play like Hufflepuff or Slytherin.
I like our side of the. I like our side of the. Our side of the pond a little better.
Well, yeah, because we're just a lot. I mean, there's no way. Exactly. Like, so I just think it's dumb.
We got cooler stuff. Speaking of cooler stuff, one of the Neither here nor there.